Right, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Can everyone have a seat? We're getting ready to get started. Good evening, and welcome to Bronx Community Board 12. Get ready. Good evening, everyone. My name is Clinton Mike. I'm the chair of Community Board 12, and welcome to Community Board 12. We're going to start our meeting now. It's 7/17. Today's date is January 22nd, Thursday. Community Board 12. Thanks. Good to see everyone here today. Okay, so on our agenda today we have the public gallery session. Okay, first on our list is Guy Loving from Family Enrichment. Welcome.
Happy New Year, everyone. It's good to see the board out, and we appreciate all the work that you do in our community. We at the Family Enrichment Center celebrate you. I'm here just to tell you a little bit about what we have been doing, and you've been very supportive of us. Our last month has been a major success. We had a toy drive, we had a line around the corner, we gave out a lot of toys. We had a community karaoke night, and the community came out and celebrated with us. Dr. Johnny Goff, which was the month before, gave us a table for the Thanksgiving at the Eastwood. We had a full attendance there. We have been on the move. This Tuesday, we have WOW, the women of Williamsbridge, Wakefield, and Woodlawn. WOW. WOW is a community initiative. WOW is a grassroots initiative designed to empower women through education, leadership, development, mutual support, and civic engagement. Its mission will be to create a safe, inclusive space where women can build skills to strengthen community ties and to take an active role in shaping local change. That will be this Tuesday at 6:30. If anyone is interested, please see me. It's an RSVP. I'll be here till the end of the meeting. We have some other things coming up, and you'll see me next month. Thank you again for your support.
Thank you. Okay, next up we have Nicole Taylor from AD Towers.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Nicole Taylor. I live in 80 Towers on Bronx Park East. And this evening, I'm here to address an issue that we've been having that impacts multiple neighborhoods along the Bronx Park East corridor, which is poor lighting in the area. So we have been experiencing vehicle break-ins, rim theft along the darker areas. It's not safe anymore in the area near the park. So seniors, families, and individuals that live in our building and other buildings in the neighborhood are experiencing a poorer quality of life overall. So we're also seeing an increase in people camping in trailers near the park and reports of illicit activity in darker areas like prostitution and drug use. These are complex issues, but poor lighting makes them harder to address. We're respectfully asking the board to support a lighting assessment with the Department of Transportation, evaluate upgraded lighting, and collaborate with the NYPD, including consideration of Argus cameras in our area. We would also appreciate continued coordination with sanitation and outreach agencies. Due to all of the garbage and dumping in the area, there are also increased rodents and infestation. So we're definitely asking for your support. I'm not sure if you've heard of this issue before. We have definitely addressed it with multiple council. We live in a border area, so we're in between 11 and 12. So we're asking how we can garner support from you all to get this increased lighting taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you. George, is there anything we can do in terms of that? Anything we can do in terms of,
I can't hear you. What?
is there anything we can do in terms of garnering them support for that lighting?
Okay. I'll follow up.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Leon Campbell, Community Affairs.
Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year. I just want to say the food what was fixed for the Christmas party here was very delicious, and I enjoyed it. Yes, and everything was good. Everything. Yes, I got good intentions, and I'm here to stand up for what is right, and I'm against crime. And anywhere I go and I see any illegal activity, anything being happening, if I can text 311, I will, or dial 911 to stand up for what is right. Last year, I sent $150 out of my hard-working money to the police department, because I get a text on my phone and a phone call to if anyone wanna make a donation to police officer who was being injured. I do that. I don't rob, I don't lie, I don't steal. I'm in charge of a brand new big building with 29 apartments, and I witness numerous illegal activities being happening in the neighborhood. I reached out to Officer Bell from 47. He's looking into some stuff what I have to get taken care of. But there's some trees in the block where I live, hanging over the light pole. And I went to Home Depot and rent a chainsaw to try to cut some down, and on top of one of my friend's van.
Yeah, you got,
And
sir,
one
sir,
of the limb,
sir, you have 20 more seconds.
yes, one of the limb almost fell on me because I can't wait for Mr. What's his name right here, say that they're doing an investigation, but I don't know when that's gonna be completed. And again, with the flood, the water on the block when it's rain, and they also need a NYPD surveillance camera on that block, because a lot of illegal activities be happening, and the owner for the building doesn't want to show the video when anything happens. He have it for his own personal use, and I'm trying to get him to show it, and he changed the passcode for the video
Yes.
system, so we need our own surveillance, so we don't have to ask him
Yes.
to run anything when
Okay.
a lot of crimes being happening.
All right, thank you, sir.
What I wanted to say to you is, being a retired New York City detective, when you receive a phone call that the police, when you receive a phone call with them asking you for money, go into the precinct, because a lot of that is scams. All right, yeah, when you receive a phone call, anybody receive a phone call and someone saying, oh, to support your local firemen or policemen, it's a scam. All right, don't send them nothing, because they ask for your information over the phone and things, your credit card. NYPD doesn't do that. You want to make a contribution, you could go into the precinct and ask them. And as far as cutting trees down, the trees belong to the city. So be careful when you're talking about cutting trees down, because the city owns the trees, all right? And you'll get in trouble, and we don't want you to get in trouble because you stand for God. I understand, all right? But I'd rather you wait forever than to be locked up for something, you know, that you didn't know you couldn't do, okay?
So that is it for Community Speaks. Those three, we thank you for bringing these issues to our attention. Next, we'll have, we're going to change things up here. We're going to do elected official representatives reports. So we have Andy from Kevin Riley's office.
All right. Way to make a guy feel special. Thank you. No, it was the clapping. It was the clapping. I didn't expect all that. My apologies. Yeah. Okay. So, well, first of all, Happy New Year, everyone, and good evening. My name is Andy, as you know. I'm going to deliver my report. So, for legislation, because it's January, not a lot of things are happening in City Council. Actually, a lot of things are being shifted around. Committees are being moved around. People are attending new positions. And we just wanted to remind you guys that there were a couple of bills that were introduced last session. And we wanted you guys to be able to look over those bills that you might have found interesting to discuss with our office or any other elected official office, and just bring that back to us and see how we can have those conversations again, because we do want to use the time that we have now as things get organized in City Council to be able to have those conversations about any ideas or any bills that were already introduced in last session. So we would appreciate that if you guys would contact our office. You could contact Cynthia from our office. She's our legislative coordinator, and Jason Fox, who is our legislative director as well. So on to budget. So we're starting up discretionary funding. Right now, a lot of the application for discretionary funding has been open for a while now. The portal does close February 18th at 6 p.m. We are hosting a virtual training on Tuesday, January 27th at 6:30. It is virtual. I did leave some flyers on the table, so in case you guys want to hop on and register to understand about how that process would work, we would be more than welcome to have you. And then secondly, we're having other events in the district. So we're having a Control the Bleed presentation with FDNY. That presentation is meant to help individuals learn about how to recognize and stop life-threatening bleeding. So if in any case, if EMS or any emergency services do not get to you while you're faced with that kind of immediate threat, with someone unfortunately having that life-threatening issue, you would be able to learn how to assess the situation to give enough time for EMS to arrive on the scene. We've actually been planning to host those around different locations, such as the YMCA and Community Board 12, and I'm kind of wanting to see if you guys would be open to having something like that as a presentation for your next meeting. But for the one that we're having this month, it's going to be at the Rain Gun Hill Center, Senior Center. That's 3377 White Plains Road. That's Wednesday, January 28th at 2 p.m. In case any of you are interested, I have some flyers on the table as well. Then we have a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service voter registration drive. It's going to be January 31st from 12 to 5. We're going to be doing at different locations. First, we'll be at the Northeast Bronx YMCA. We're going to be doing it at Mind Builders. If you know the address for Mind Builders, it's 3415 Olive Avenue. And then we're going to be doing it also at the mall at Bay Plaza, which is 200 Baychester Avenue. And lastly, we're going to be doing a homeowner info session. So those that are homeowners want to learn about property taxes, you can come in and learn about how your property taxes are calculated. And if you want to learn about any payment options, in case you're falling behind on property taxes, you can learn about any payment plans that the Department of Finance has. And you can also learn about any exemptions and credits that you're eligible for if you're a senior or a veteran or anyone with a disability. And then lastly, we're starting up tax prep. So starting the first week of February, we're starting our free tax prep season. Wednesdays will be at Co-op City, and Friday will be at our Gun Hill office. So if you know anyone that would like to participate, and any individuals that are making under 68K, or any families that are making under 97K, you can contact our office at 718-684-5509, and you can schedule an appointment. And this is considering a walk-in clinic, but February 5th, we're doing unclaimed funds with the New York State Comptroller's Office. So if you know anyone that would like to see if they have any unclaimed funds, they can do so out of our Co-op City office, which is February 5th at 12 p.m. And it's going to be 135 Einstein Loop, room 44. Thank you.
Just want to say our congratulations to Councilman Riley on being appointed to the land use chair.
Oh,
That's
yes.
a very powerful.
Call here.
Bill?
Call.
Yeah, he's a land use chair. Well, he was actually zoning and franchise. Now he's going to be land use. So it's a different position, yeah. Anyone have any questions?
I'm a rookie, I'm sorry. There's also a website for unclaimed funds too, right? So you don't have to go to the office, you can actually look it up as well, if you guys
100%.
have that information.
Yeah. I do say that sometimes kind of doing it in person helps a lot, and also having someone to kind of check up on it sometimes too, because you don't really have that ability to do it over the website. But yeah, of course, doing it over the website also helps as well. Thank you.
Before you leave,
Anything, Mr. Hall?
it would be nice if we found out what happened to your chief of staff, Ms. Simone Jones.
I apologize. I neglected to put that in my talking points for tonight. Yes, our Chief of Staff, Simone Jones, has unfortunately transitioned into a different position. She is now, yeah, she got a good job. She's now Deputy Speaker for Julie Menon, who's now the Speaker of the City Council.
All right.
So-
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Andy, one more thing. Who's the new chief of staff?
Thank you, Dr. Goff. So our new Chief of Staff is Jamal Yap, who's also now is still our Budget Director. So if you need to talk to anyone from our staff, you can talk to Jamal now. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. So online we have, let me see who's here. From Congressmember Torres's office. Rachel? Rachel? From Congressmember Torres's office? Okay. Let's try, who's next? Okay, Renell from Senator Bailey's office? Can you guys hear us? Everybody online, can you hear us? Somebody give us a thumbs up. No?
We're having technical difficulties. The internet is not working. So we may not be online. Yeah, we're recording it. They're recording it, yes. But you can go whoever else is or next on the agenda.
All right, next on the agenda, we have now the election of the first vice chair of Committee Board 12.
What we're going to do, we're going to take nominations for the floor.
I'm out. You have the Borough President's office here.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. My apologies.
Tell Vanessa we apologize.
Okay, I'll tell her that you guys apologized again because you forgot me in November too. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Bianca Stevenson. I'm here representing Borough President Gibson. Just a few quick announcements. The community board application is going to be live tomorrow. So we're really excited about that. Please do share the opportunity with friends, neighbors, anybody who you think would be a good fit for the community board. Have them apply, not just for Community Board 12, but of course, there are 12 community boards. We would love to have various voices at the table. If any member here has expiration date of 2026, you must reapply
Don't miss the deadline. The deadline is February the 23rd to put in your application. If you're not sure about your deadline, check in with your board office. You can also check in with the borough president. But the application goes live tomorrow. The borough president also wanted to flag Bronx Swab. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Bronx Swab, which is a citizens working group that's been working with the borough president to advance sustainability and recycling initiatives. So they're looking for more participants to come on to the Bronx Swab. You can contact our office again, or contact Bronx Swab directly at bronxswab@gmail.com if you're interested in, which we all should be, the recycling initiatives. Then I just have 2 quick flyers I wanted to share with you. One is on, let me do this one first. The borough president will be really excited to have you all at her inauguration, which will be, this flyer is outside February the 1st, which is Sunday, next Sunday at Lehman College Center for the Performing Arts. So please grab this on the way out. It begins at 2 p.m. And also we're having World Hijab Day, and that is on February the 5th. This flyer is also outside. So that's it for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bianca. Sorry, apology. Okay.
Okay, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
have one more, hold on.
I'm sorry, Clay.
I have one more, sorry, from Bragg. Brittany Davis, Community Speaks, the last one. Thank you. Hi, Brittany.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Brittany Davis. I'm director for Bragg North, for those of you who don't know. Bragg stands for Bronx Rises Against Gun Violence, under the umbrella of Good Shepherd Services and DYCD, Department of Youth and Community Development. I have 2 locations up here in the North Bronx. My one office is on 825 East 233rd Street. And my second location is on 3274 Boston Road. The area that we service within the community runs from 215 all the way to 227 between Barnes and Paulden. We are here in the community to stop gun violence, to prevent gun violence, and to offer more resources to our participants and community members. We do therapeutics, which runs every 2 weeks at our location on 825 East 233rd Street. And once a month, we are required to do a community event of our choice. This month, we're doing a hat and scarf giveaway, which this is taking place next Friday, the 30th. And Bragg will be handing out hats and scarves right in front of MS 113 at 3:30 p.m. Open door policy, if you know a youth that's a gun carrier, a weapon carrier, anything of the source, bring them to us. We're trying to change the mind frame and, just work better in protecting our community. I left some public education materials in the front if you guys need them, and that's my piece. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. Okay, so we're going to go back to the online. We have Carlos Torres from the Bronx District Attorney's Office.
How you doing, everyone? How's it going? Thank you for having me. Carlos M. Torres, I'm the Crime Prevention Coordinator at the Office of the Bronx District Attorney, Darcel Clark. I put my contact information in the chat box. Just want to, have a few quick announcements. First of all, I'd just like to thank everybody over at Bronx Community Board 12. We had a successful gun buyback program on December 18th. We collected a total of 180 firearms, which means those are 180 less firearms to cause violence in our communities. So a big shout out to everybody in the community for, promoting our event. On Tuesday, weather permitting, on Tuesday, January 27th, we're having our Bronx DA Reentry Employment Resource Fair over at Justice Sotomayor Community Center, which is located at 1000 Rosedale Avenue. On March 25th, over at 177 Dreiser Loop in Co-op City, we're going to be hosting our annual youth summit. And on April 25th, we're in the process of finding a location. The location and time to be determined. We're going to host our annual child safety fair. Once I have the flyer for those last two events that I mentioned, I'll make sure to share with everybody on the score. Again, my name is Carlos M. Torres, Crime Prevention Coordinator. I'll put my contact information in the chat box. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out. And one last thing, I'll put a question in the chat box, and it was in regards to, I believe, is it 80 towers? In reference to poor lighting, vehicle break-ins, quality of life, possible illicit drug activity and prostitution. If somebody could confirm the address for me, I greatly appreciate it.
It's AD Towers.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
3000 Bronx Park East. Get that, Carlos?
You said 2000 Bronx Park East?
3000.
3000.
Yes.
Excellent. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So next we have Rochelle from Representative Torres's office.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Happy New Year's. So I just have a couple announcements. For last month, we were able to participate in several toy giveaways and give away over 2,000 toys for Christmas and Three Kings Day as well. This past week, our team has also joined the strike for the New York nurses at Montefiore. We were able to go in person and join them and bring some refreshments for them. And that's a couple of them that I could think of for this month. And just a reminder of the services that we offer. We do assist with federal agencies. If anyone has any issues with Social Security, IRS, Medicaid, Medicare, or housing, please reach out to our office. Our phone number is 718-503-9610. We are also located at 540 East Fordham Road. We do take walk-ins. Our office is open from 10 to 5 p.m. And if anyone has any questions, you guys are always welcome to ask for me. And I do hope to go in person next month. So I hope to see you guys there. Thank you, and I hope everyone has a good evening.
Thank you. We're going to hold you to that. So I guess we'll see you in February in person. You said
I'll see you guys in February.
You said it. Okay. So,
I will.
Thank you. Next, we have Renell from Senator Bailey's office.
Hi, this is Renell from State Senator Jamal T. Bailey's office. So happy New Year. Last month, or should I say in December, we had several toy giveaways. And last week we had constituent services with Department of Buildings. We had a representative. So if anyone had any concerns, they were able to come to our office and state their concerns with the representative. I don't really have many updates, but we will have our food pantry the fourth Wednesday of every month. So just take note of that and share that information with anyone who you know is in need of food. Thank you.
Can you share the location of the food pantry?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at our office at 959 East 233rd Street. That's between Edenwall and Gunther Avenue near the Carvel and the Dunkin' Donuts. And our office number is 718-547-8854.
Okay. Thank you, Renell. Are there any other elected officials or elected official representatives online that did not get to speak? Okay, being none, that's it for the elected official reports. Next on our agenda will be the election of the first vice chairperson.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, So what we're going to do is we're going to take nominations from the floor, and if there's more than one person nominated, then I would ask George or Ursula to give everybody a slip of paper so they can write the name of the person they believe should have the position. So can I have any nominations for the floor? Yes.
I would like to nominate Robert Link.
Do I have a second? Okay, we have a second?
Yeah, Robert Hall, that's it.
Okay, do any further nominations from the floor? Going once, going twice, going 3 times. We have one nomination, Robert Link. I would ask the secretary, oh, I'm sorry.
I'd like to nominate Antonia Davis. Antonia Davis? I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. Can you speak? Hello, everyone. I'd like to nominate Antonia Davis. Etonia, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
So in that case, I would ask either George or Ursula to give everybody a slip of paper so they can put the person down that they want to be the first vice chair. And as soon as they have it counted, we will go back and the secretary will pass one vote to make the person the first vice chair. Is that okay, George?
That's fine, but we could also do a voice vote.
No, you can't do a voice vote.
You do understand that the vote is not private or secret. Your ballots all have to be signed, and we will read them aloud. This is a public body.
Right, okay. So I'll leave that to the chair.
Can I vote from
a roll call vote?
Yes, you can, Anthony. We have a quorum in
Can I-
place, and you have to be on camera.
Okay. Okay, I'm on camera. Thank you.
Hold on, guys. She wants to say something?
Can we hear from both candidates as well?
All right. We're going to go print out the ballot.
I will ask Mr. Link to speak first.
Okay.
Sorry, usually the ladies first, but you know.
I'm here. Well, first I'll say Etonia is great, and whoever you pick, CB12 is going to be in good hands. Let me talk a little bit about why I think, my candidacy would be a good one and would be good for the board. First of all, I'm a consensus builder, and I've had a lot of experience working on important issues within the board, and I always do my homework. I'm the chair of the disciplinary committee. Obviously, that's one of the most contentious committees in all of the community board. The issues that have gone in front of the disciplinary committee have been fiercely debated, thoughtfully reflected upon, and we've spoken with one voice, and we've spoken thoroughly and intelligently and thoughtfully. Even if you didn't agree with the underlying decision, you got a fair shake, and there was a thoughtful exchange of ideas. A similar circumstance in the Land Use Committee, where I've done quite a bit of work. I always come with questions. I review public documents before hearings. When we reviewed the City of Yes proposal, again, either side you were on that particular issue, we had a very thoughtful discussion of ideas, partly because I brought a pretty thoughtful analysis to the table. We had all sorts of perspectives explored, but that starts with someone driving the conversation with good questions and detailed research. So I respectfully and humbly ask for your support, and thank you so much for listening.
Community board meeting, they voting tonight.
For the dog park?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah, this.
Can everyone online please mute yourself?
Oh, but that's why we have multiple cameras. So everybody can see us, everybody can hear us, we're live, we're good to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, so my name is Tonya Elizabeth Davis Lopez. All right, I have been serving within this community over 20-something years, and some change working as a community organizer, vocational trainer. So that means I work with your youth, I work with your teenagers, shout out to your teenagers, and I'm independent of the community board. I'm also the chair for several different committees on your local NAACP branch. So while in terms of position, I've only been in an executive position with the board for a little bit of a year. I stepped into the role of recording secretary, but independent of this, I've been on executive boards, review boards for close to 2 decades. So I'm not coming to you, from a vacuum or outside the community. I've literally been serving you in different capacities for over, 2 decades. So what makes me more than qualified for the position is literally that tenure of time, that quality of work that I put into those positions. Right? I don't want to further elaborate on it because that would be double dipping into some later politics, but I'm here to serve. So as Bobby said, we are both excellent candidates. He is coming from a background in law. While I am not a lawyer yet, I have worked with your local council people as well as your borough president's office, as well as insert every single title imaginable within your community for, again, over 20 years, even though I don't look like it. So I'm asking respectfully for you to give me a chance to continue that work and to keep our board moving in a way that is diplomatic, where all voices are heard and we continue to look at these things objectively and, as Bobby said, with backing of stats and research. But all that's all well and good because it's on paper and we need that, but the main thing that we need, and which makes me a key candidate for this position, is that I come to you. I come to you directly, whether it's NCNW, NAACP, whether it's 4-7 Precinct Council, again, any acronym or club or anything else, I am there. And I would like to continue to be there in this capacity. Thanks for your consideration.
Yeah.
Do we have any other nominations? Being none, I will call one more time, 2 times, 3 times. Nominations are now closed, and the 2 young folks that are running for this position will know sooner or later who wins. Thank you for your participation in this very important role.
Okay, thank you. So we're just, right now, we're waiting for the ballots so we can vote. Thank you to both candidates. I wish you the best. Bobby, Etonia. Okay? Thank you.
How do we handle it online?
No, they said you can.
Stand by, Anthony.
How is our ballots going to be counted? Can somebody help me with that, please?
Look, you know what I'll do? I'll do this nice. For the people who are online, please call the office and tell them who you chose for the position. This way we have a full count. So that's, I believe, Carla, who else?
Anthony and
John Isaacs and Anthony Reed. All right, so you guys just call the office and say who you would like to fill the position. Thank you.
For satisfaction. Right now, get your second month free. Call Consumer Cellular.
Okay, so while we wait for the ballots,
Tahitian way.
I'm going to give my report. It was sent out, but I guess I can read it again. Right.
Stop and cancel. Now, Tahitian way.
And to our people online, can you mute yourself online? Thank you. Okay, I'm going to read the chairperson's report at this time. It was sent online, but I'll just read it since we're waiting.
Clinic, can I make a voice? Can I make a motion? Can I make a motion to do a voice vote instead? Because I feel like doing the ballot is repetitive if we're going to read it out loud anyways. We're not reading it out loud? Oh, okay then. All right. Okay, and then you're going to read who voted for what. Okay.
Okay, board members and the community. I want to begin my report by expressing gratitude for the trust and confidence you have placed in me. Thank you for electing me as your new chair. It's an honor to serve this board and the residents of our district, and I do not take this responsibility lightly. I would like a collaborative vision. As we look toward the future, I want to be clear about my leadership philosophy. My leadership philosophy, this is not a one-man show. While I may hold the gavel, the success of the community board depends entirely on our collective efforts. I'm looking forward to working closely with each of you, leveraging your unique expertise, passions, and perspectives. Our mission is shared by one. By working together, we can ensure our district remains a vibrant, safe, and supportive place to live and raise our families. Whether we are discussing the land use, public safety, or youth services, our goal must always be the betterment of this community that we call home. By increasing our presence in the coming months, I want us to focus on two key pillars of service. Community visibility. It's essential that our neighbors know who we are and what we do. I want to see our board members become more visible throughout the community by showing up at local events, precinct council meetings, and neighborhood events. We bridge the gap between local government and the people that we serve. Active engagement. We are the first line of advocacy for our constituents. To be effective, we must be present and approachable. Participation is important. To achieve these goals, we must maintain the integrity of our operations. It's imperative that we prioritize attendance at both our general board meetings and the respective committee meetings. As a reminder, we cannot take official action or pass resolutions without a quorum. When we fail to meet quorum, we delay the progress on vital community issues. Your presence is not just requested, it's necessary for the board to function and for our community's voice to be heard by the city. I'm energized by the work ahead of us. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work for the people of Community Board 12. Respectfully submitted, Clinton Mike. Thank you. Okay, so the ballots are being passed around at this time. Everyone can make their vote. It'll be counted, and we'll have a new first vice chair, Community Board 12, in the Boogie Down Bronx.
Anybody else needs one? Board members? Board members need one? Yes, no, maybe?
Everybody got? You want me to collect? Yeah.
Guys.
Okay, listen up. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. Right now, we're gonna approve the minutes from September and October of 2025. We're gonna.
Second.
Carl Stricker made a motion to approve the minutes, and it's second by Alfredo Figueroa. You gonna take a roll call?
Good evening, everyone. We're going to take a roll call for the approval of the minutes for October and November 2025, okay? September and October, sorry. Carlton Berkeley. Carla Basati. Carla Basati. Patricia Boswell. Yay or nay? Michelle Broomfield Armstrong. Approval of the minutes for September. John Claude. Terry Cotton. Etonia Davis. Yay, nay? Talene Dickerson. Tierra Donaldson. Denise. We'll come back to Denise Chavarria. Jocelyn Farmer. Alfredo Figueroa, yay. Sabrina Fisher. Johnny Goff. Sheila Grierson. Robert Hall.
Yay.
John Isaac.
Aye.
Yay, nay.
Yay, yay.
Alpha Kamara. Robert Link.
Yay.
Javad Malik. Pardon if I misspell your name. Udu Kunbon Mark. Mark. Lucille Martin. Kimon Martin. Mami Menza. Antoinette Mitchell. Philomena Maz. Elise Andre Murray. Clifton Mike. Daryl Nani. Carmen Ortiz. Reginald Paris. Wayne Palmer. Ariel Peters. Dominique Finn. Anthony Reed. Anthony, you there?
Yay, yay.
Nicholas Rosa.
Yay.
Dr. Sherry Samuels. Karen Skinner Parks. Carl Stricker.
Yay.
Benga. Luke Sabados. Deborah Tirado. Troy Thomas.
The yeas have it. Thank you. I just see Alina Dowse walk in. You have anything you'd like to tell us, ma'am? Thank you.
I'm sorry, y'all, listen, I don't know why I can't believe I was just running down the block trying to get here. So, good evening, everyone. I believe that you can say Happy New Year's until February 1st, so Happy New Year's, everybody. Good to see you all. And I do see some new friendly faces, so welcome. My name is Alina Dow. I am happy and humbly honored to say I am the Bronx Borough Director for Mayor Zohran Mandani. Yes, and to all the new people that are clapping, it's because I actually worked as the Bronx Borough Director for the previous mayor, and I'm very honored to be held over and to continue to do the work.
They knew what they was doing.
Our office is now, thank you very much. Our office is now called the Mayor's Office of Mass Engagement, so we are no longer Community Affairs, but no matter what, we are still getting the work done. So please feel free to contact me. I'm still the conduit to the mayor and all of his city agencies. Right now, I'm actually covering the entire Bronx just because we are still in transition. As more people get hired, I will be probably back just to the North Bronx, but for now, they get to see me everywhere in the Bronx. My number is area code 914-446-8393, and my email is adow@cityhall.nyc.gov. Don't worry, I'm not leaving, because everybody knows when I come to CB12, I'm staying here until it's over, so you don't have to rush to get my number down. But please don't hesitate to contact me. Any issues that wasn't resolved, please let's push them back so we can work on it with the new administration. Other than that, great to see you all, and I look forward to working with everyone.
Thank you, Alina.
Any questions?
Alina, there was, maybe you can speak to the constituents from AD Towers if they're still here. I'm not sure if they're still here.
Yeah, of course.
You can speak to them.
I'll talk to them in a minute.
Okay.
All right, thank you guys.
So we have, we're going to start our committee reports now, and we have Committee 2 up first. Luke Zabados.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Didn't know it's still okay to say that. You know, it's controversial sometimes. So we were really pleased to have a robust discussion at our committee meeting. We received a request from the Van Cortlandt Park Alliance to honor the memory of a resident of CB12, Kathleen Corrigan, who was a volunteer with the Oneida Dog Run, located in the Woodlawn section of the district in Van Cortlandt Park. So we had a really good conversation with people who attended, and we asked them what types of improvements besides the name change, because the request from Van Cortlandt Park Alliance is to change it from Oneida Dog Run to Kathleen Corrigan Dog Run. And they brought up a couple of different things. They brought up the fact that they don't have a water source at the dog run, that they want LED lighting, and volunteers have had to chip in, put their money together to get and replace sand. So we wanted to include that in our letter of support, which was voted on unanimously with one abstention. So that is our committee report from this last meeting. We had some other topics that we discussed a little bit, but that's the one thing we voted on. I'd also like to bring up items that we lost quorum in November, and we had 3 different items. So I'd like to bring those up, but I don't know how you guys want to handle this, because we've got the committee report from this month, and then votes from November's full board meeting that didn't get adopted. Do you want me to just read everything and go through everything? Okay. So in November, we had a meeting, and we put together the committee put together 3 different votes. One was a vote in support for Ujamaa Garden. They're a community garden located at the southwest corner of Boston Road and Marola Place. They do a lot of programming for women, for families, and they're a huge asset to our community. And they're dealing with issues a food vendor who sets up their vending right next to the garden, and it creates a lot of smoke, and it's affecting people, as they garden and volunteer in the garden. And there's also been some harassment that Ujamaa Garden participants have brought up. So we voted in support of Ujamaa Garden and want to bring up the issues to the health department, to the sanitation department, and the Department of Worker and Consumer Protection to bring up these issues.
Luke,
so that
real quick, Luke.
Yes.
I live right there. So I don't know, have you followed up with that group? Because I haven't seen the food truck there anymore.
So the one thing is that it's winter, and so they've flagged that because it's so cold, they see a lot of less issues. This has been an issue that they've been enduring for the summer months, so we're trying to get ahead of it.
Just in case. Okay.
So that's one thing that came up. The next letter of support that the committee voted on in November was a letter of support for Beyond Plastics and legislation that they are supporting that would tax corporations about all the plastics that they produce that really damage our ecosystem. So we supported that resolution. And then the third letter of support that we voted on, I had to actually abstain on recuse myself on because it mentioned something about Department of Transportation. But the committee voted to convert Mickle Avenue and Chester Street. These are uncut streets, paper streets. Chester Street between Kingsland Avenue and 222nd Street, and Mickle Avenue between Chester Street and Needham Avenue. Dr. Finn brought up some concerns about quality of life, lighting issues, responsiveness from the NYPD. And
Luke, can I add to that real
Yeah.
quick? I'm sorry. There's still a quality of life issue. These are
100%.
all issues that still haven't been addressed that I've been working not only with Mr. Lee, but also with Andy on. So I definitely think that we need to, I know that it's a process, but the process still needs to be also followed up on. The trees are one issue. The light is still another issue. The police activity is a whole nother issue. So it's still definitely a lot of quality life issues that are definitely going on. I'm making my business at least once a week to go over there to see what's going on. So I think we also need to have a conversation about like how do we get the neighborhood, and I don't mind going around and knocking on everybody's door because it ain't nothing for me to just ring on a doorbell and say, hey, I'm from the community board, this is what's going on. How do you think you can help support us here, because this is our block and we shouldn't have to feel any type of way about anything that's going on our block. So I think the conversation needs to also shift to how can we help our block do something, you understand? Because there's a lot of little kids there, there's just a lot of different families, and it's not fair to them, including me, to have to like feel like you don't want to come out of your house because of whatever issue is occurring. So I think that, let's try to shift, how can we help? Like what help can we get so that we can like try to basically change what's going on there. I have noticed a lot lately that after a certain hour where it's really, really dark, that's when a lot of the stuff starts to happen. So I'm taking notice, and I'm making notes so that I can at least bring it back and say like, hey, this is what's happening, because what's happening is also affecting me too.
100%, and we agree with you. We're putting our heads together, and we want to basically, this letter would be addressed to, at least the one that the committee voted on, was addressed to the Parks Department, the Department of Transportation, and the Department of City Planning, because the idea is to create these spaces into something. Right now, there are spaces that people dump trash in, and nobody has any maintenance of. So the idea is to convert these spaces, these two paper streets, into park space. It would also help to create some intention behind it, and to invigorate those blocks with community activities. Again, I had to recuse myself from that one. And then the last thing we voted on in November, very busy meeting, was a letter of support to be sent to the NYPD Highway 1 regarding issues with the entrance to the southbound entrance to the Bronx River Parkway at Webster Avenue. So brought up a lot of issues, or we discussed a lot of issues around how vehicles and all modes of transportation circulate around that interchange. And so the request is to NYPD Highway 1 to investigate it and provide a solution.
Thank you. Thank you, Luke.
Okay. I would like to make a motion that we accept the report of the committee.
Can we do a voice vote?
Yeah, yes, definitely. This is only for the report. That's nothing for any letters to be sent out or anything like that. It's strictly for the report of the committee for November and January.
Who first and who second? Paris and who's?
We will do. We say everybody in favor, yes. Anybody opposed? Yeah, we'll definitely do a group vote, and then we can handle it from there. You knock the opposition down, and everybody else is in favor. Oh, here comes trouble. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry.
The long sheet.
All right, before we get into that.
You got the results? Yes, I do. We're going to take this vote first.
Yeah, we're going to take the vote further.
So this vote is to accept the committee report.
Do you need a motion?
I make a motion that we accept the committee.
I did.
He did that.
We did that in second. All we need is to take a general vote.
So we're going to take a voice vote, right?
Well, we could take a vote, or we can just do a general vote.
Okay.
All right, and then
That's-
whoever opposed can be.
Okay, that's fine.
All right,
That's-
Mr.
okay, let's go.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so for the approval of committee number 2 reports, do we have unanimous approval?
Everybody
Yay,
in favor.
nay? Yay, everybody yay?
Yay.
Anybody opposed?
Anyone opposed?
Okay.
Anyone abstain?
Okay, it passes unanimously.
Unanimous.
Okay, now we can take the individual votes for what he wants to do with the letters and stuff.
Okay, so is it okay if we bundle most of them and then leave that one for the one that or can we just bundle all of them actually?
Yes, you
Possible?
can.
Just mention them again.
Okay, so vote 1 is to rename and allot funding for Oneida Dog Run to be converted to the Kathleen Corrigan Dog Run in Van Cortlandt Park.
Okay.
Funding allotment for water source, sand, and LED lighting.
All right, so that's number 1.
Number 2 is a vote to support Ujamaa Garden and some of the issues that they've been dealing with. This is a letter to the Health Department, Sanitation Department, Department of Consumer Affairs, and Worker Protection. That's vote number 2.
Okay.
Bundled with vote number 3, which is a letter of support for legislation to tax large corporations who produce plastics. This is in support of a specific Senate law presented by Beyond Plastics. So that's vote number 3. Vote number 4 is a letter of support to convert Mickle Avenue and Chester Street, the paper streets, into parks, property. This is a letter to the Parks Department, Transportation Department, and Department of City Planning. And vote number 5 would be a letter of support to the NYPD Highway 1 investigating the entrance to the Bronx River Parkway at Webster Avenue.
Bronx River Parkway South.
That's right.
Can I say something, Luke? Oh. Yeah. I got a mouth big enough for you. Anyway, Luke, I just want to mention something. The entrance to the Bronx River Parkway is controlled by 47 Precinct. The parkway is controlled by Highway 1. All right, so you should add the 47 Precinct to that letter.
That's a friendly amendment. We'll so deem that friendly, and we'll add it there. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So we ready to take the vote?
Do we have a motion?
I make a motion that we send those letters that Committee 2 has recommended.
That was a motion by Carl Stricker.
Second.
Second by Robert Link.
The same thing you did before. You don't have to.
Can you just say that for me one more time? You're making the motion for what?
Making a motion to approve all 4 letters that committee, or 5 letters that Committee 1 wants to do.
Number 4 was a letter of support to convert Mickle Avenue, Paper Street, and Chester Street, Paper Street into a park. This would be sent to the Parks Department, the Transportation Department, and the Department of City Planning.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it all as a bundle,
Yeah.
right? All right, so we're gonna take, I'm gonna do the roll call. Carlton Berkeley? Yay for all? Carla Basadi? Carla Basadi? Patricia Boswell? Patricia Boswell? Yay? Michelle Broomfield Armstrong? Joan Claude? Terry Cotton? Etonia Davis? Tarlene Dickerson? Tierra Donaldson? Denise Echevarria? Jocelyn Farmer? Alfredo Figueroa, yay. Sabrina Fisher? Johnny Goff? Sheila Grierson? Robert Hall?
Yay.
John Isaac?
Yay.
Alpha Kamara? Robert Link?
Yay.
Yavad Malik? Lucille Martin? Kimon Martin? Mami Manza? Antoinette Mitchell? Philomena Mas? Elise Andrea Murray? Clinton Mike? Darrow Nami? Carmen Ortiz? Wayne Palmer? Reginald Paris? Reginald Paris? Ariel Peters? Dominic Finn? Anthony Reed?
Yay. Yay.
Karen Skinner Parks? Carl Stricker?
Yay.
Benga? Luke Sabados?
Yay on all except for number 4, which I have to recuse myself from.
What happened? The yeas have it.
Future Community Board member.
Okay, next report, Committee 1?
Committee 1?
Yes. We had a meeting last Monday. I hate microphones. We had a meeting last Monday concerning 3 zoning extensions. The one was unnecessary because we already approved it. That was 233rd and Webster for the gas station. What we did approve 1255 East Gun Hill Road. So we need a letter of support for that. And the third one, we told them to come back and show us he truly changed his work habits, and that's at Baychester and East 233rd Street. He has promised to clean up that place numerous times, and every time he says he does it, we have somebody ride by it, and there's no changes. He's definitely in violation of his zoning change. So we told his lawyer, who was on internet, to make sure that he and the owner of the gas station comes to the next meeting in person, because we want to address them in person, because it's a dangerous situation over there, and we want it rectified. Otherwise, we're not going to approve his zoning if he doesn't show up. So that's basically the committee report. We're going to take a vote later down the road here under new business on approving 1225 Gun Hill Road. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I didn't want to put this on the committee one, but this has been a prevalent problem that has been going on, and I'm hoping that the borough president and the mayor's rep, along with the city council, in three different instances, there's been a problem regarding LED lighting within the community. And I hear it on Mickle Avenue. I mentioned it myself on Holland Avenue, and now the young lady has come here to mention Bronx Park East. This problem is getting magnified, and it needs to be dealt with. And I don't know if you want to do this under any particular committee, but I'm hoping that all of our elected officials hear what is going on, because an action plan needs to be created to eradicate this problem. And it's happening everywhere, all right? And this is something that needs to be addressed. So I'm hoping that everybody's putting it in their notes so that our elected officials can better equip us with what's necessary for us to be progressive as a community. Thank you.
Committee 3? Oh.
Committee 3 had an awesome meeting on January 15th. And so at this point, I'm going to allow the 3 people that had the presentations to say real quick what we're talking about.
Okay, thank you, Talene. All right, so everyone, on our Committee 3 meeting, one of the things that I spoke about and provided updates on was the RMP program, which was the Restaurant Meal Program, and our ongoing efforts at the board to make sure that community members that are eligible to participate in the Restaurant Meals Program can continue to do so, and those that don't know about the fact that they're eligible become educated of the fact they're eligible for it. So one of the things that I was working on was with a representative from the Office of Disability and the member from the Office of Disability from New York State, along with the legislative director from the CM Riley's office, Jason Fox and Cynthia, and we basically they provided me with a spreadsheet of a list of zip codes within CB12 and CB11, the overlapping areas, for the number of individuals that are eligible for the Restaurant Meals Program. And essentially what we want to do, and what we think will be very valuable, is to disseminate this list of zip codes throughout the community board and get everyone's information for our next following board meeting, for our next committee meeting, to compile a list of restaurants that you might think are valuable to bring to the RMP program so that they can start accepting EBT for community members that can utilize EBT, which are those who are elderly, disabled, or homeless. And we looked at the numbers, and I will say they are significant. There are certain zip codes that have over 10,000 to 12,000 people that can be using their EBT for one of these restaurant sites. And right now, they're only fast food sites, really. Like, a majority of them are taken by Popeyes and Burger Kings. And the goal is to make sure that the community board can bring some diversity in that. Since we live in this community, we know this community, and we know the restaurants that are within it that we are patrons to, that could be a good fit for our fellow community members that need quality nutrition, and they can use their EBT to obtain it. So we will disseminate that zip code information, and if you have an idea for a restaurant that you think could participate in the program, all they have to do is a very, very short list of eligibility criteria. They just have to have over 51% of their sales has to be food related. So that's pretty much every restaurant. So if you have one, you can bring it to the committee meeting for next committee 3, and we will compile a list, and we will coordinate with Kevin C. Riley's office as well as the Office of Disability to provide education for those restaurants to see if to gauge their interest in the program, and then provide that for our community members. Next, I'm going to pass it over to Alpha.
So Dominic and I, we've been ramping up on the social media. As you guys can see, we would love for you guys to continue to like, repost, share it. Right now we're up, we was at like 500 views. We're up at like 3,430. So we're getting up there when it comes to that with exposure.
Very good, very good.
So our goal is to kind of just be able to kind of, again, shout out to Carl. I did get his interview today. Shout out to Carl, and it was a great conversation just regarding him being here for 52 years. 52 years. So shout out to you. So it was great to hear some of the things that he's been doing. But again, we would love to get everybody's story. We'll be just coming around, probably just asking the questions. Keep it simple and quick. One question that will probably be just for everybody. So we're just going around, and we're taking pictures. And if you have anything in your committees, or you have been doing something, send it to us. Send us a little synopsis about it. And I'd love to share your guys' stories and what you guys do in the community alongside with Dominique, if she has anything else.
And I was just going to add, please, please, please take pictures if you go to engagements. Alpha and I cannot be everywhere and do everything. So we would really appreciate if everybody on the board could also get aboard too. Get on board also.
And
So
attend engagements, please.
Well, you know you see me at engagements.
I'm not saying you, I'm just saying.
I know, but I'm just
in general,
saying.
for everybody.
Yeah, just like go to engagements, take pictures, like really interact with our community, and like kind of like send it to us, because it really shows our engagement as the board, and it's really important. We should be showing up to stuff and like in numbers and masses just so they know who we are. But it's really been cool. We had a lot of views with our first post, and it was really cool to be highlighted. So we want to highlight more people, show the different things that we do, the different types of things that everybody does on this board, from social work to firefighters to we even have a doctor. Like, these things are really important for everybody to know that all of these different types of people exist in our community. What's the handle?
Here we go, yeah. So the handle is, let me go into the Instagram myself. All right, so BXCB12 Connect on Instagram. So you guys in the community,
Say it clearer. BXCB12.
CB12, BXCB12 Connect. Follow us, like, share, comment, and we're gonna pass it on. Okay.
If I'm already on that Instagram and my lawyer didn't see it, I'm going to send a cease and desist. But something we talked about on committee 3 in our meeting last week was how the one big beautiful bill was signed into law, and how it can potentially impact a lot of the Bronx residents as well as other residents in New York and New York City, especially the residents that have Medicaid and Medicare. So one of the things that we spoke about was the work and community engagement requirement. So effective December 31st, 2026, as of now, many Medicaid adults with between the ages of 19 and 64 will be required to work, volunteer, or participate or in training for 80 hours per month. I'm not sure if these are things that we discuss in our communities, especially since this time is coming soon. We're already in January of 2026. There also will be more frequent redeterminations. So starting January 1st of 2027, instead of having to renew every 6 months, every year or annually. It'll be every 6 months as well. And then also, many hospitals may stop taking Medicaid and Medicare due to the cuts in cost sharing as well. So I just wanted to bring this up in some of these things because of the fact that how is it going to impact a lot of our residents with these insurance policies, whether it's Medicaid or Medicare, and then we're starting the conversation soon with our residents and how they may and possibly be impacted by these changes as well.
Thank you, Darryl. So that's it. There are no votes. There are no required votes, yes, for that committee. Thank you. Keep that. What's that handle again for Instagram? Right. Okay.
Just a comment. All members should, if you have social media handles, you should be a part of your group. So no one here should not be joining our social media platform.
I get happy when I see them pop up, and I see the little videos. I saw Dominique interviewing herself. Right, she interviewing herself, talking to herself, asking herself questions.
I don't do social media.
That was cute. That was cute. Right.
See, I got an old flip phone.
Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you. George, you want to do your district manager's report, or?
I'll just mention some updates real quick. So Ursula emailed my district manager's report, but the chair had pointed out that there's some confusing stuff, so I'll resend it out just so that you can get a visual of it. What's highlighted in yellow is a report that I had written back in November of 2023 for the reduction of committees and governance of the board. It was fully supported, and then when it went to committee, it kind of just, it wasn't what was implemented, and what we currently have is what we currently have, which is a violation of Robert's Rules of Order. We've been having conversations about it. I don't know if the chair mentioned, but there is going to be an executive committee on February 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, that's Monday, where we hope to start dealing with some of these things. 39, I wanted to make a correction to Carl Stricker, and I know that this was said at committee. It took me a while because we had to go rewatch the November meeting. We don't have minutes for our November meeting. We did not have quorum, so we did not take any votes in our November meeting, and we did not have quorum, so we did not vote on 527 East 233rd Street. There were no votes taken on November. So anything that was done in our November meeting has to be redone because we only had 21 members at the meeting.
Point of clarification. Didn't we lose quorum at a certain point? Like, there's a certain point at which the votes we took were valid, but then once we lost quorum, that's why we had to... am I able to get the parliamentarian to opine on that one? Carl?
Sorry.
What is quorum, Luke?
Quorum is, as per the bylaws, it's a set number of board members required for a vote.
It's half plus one.
Half plus
It's
one.
real simple. How many board members do we have, Luke? We have 44. 45, sorry. So what is quorum?
23 plus 1.
Yeah, so 21 board members. We did not have quorum. I think what you're referring to is Nicholas Rosa was at a meeting and he had to leave to go to work, but that was committee number 1. That wasn't the full board meeting.
No, that was the full board meeting. That was the full board
All
meeting.
right, but
That was
you
at the
still,
full board meeting.
he would have been 22. You still need 23. Yeah. So that's the point of clarification.
Okay.
We have attendance. We can share it with you, Luke. It's Ursula. We checked it again. That's why I didn't say anything at our standing committee number 1 meeting. Attendance doesn't lie. So everything that was done at the November meeting has to be redone.
Oh, we did.
Okay, so we're clear on that?
Yeah. Monday is snow, so we may work virtually, Ursula and myself, on Monday. The other thing I wanted to raise, I have no issues writing letters of support, but if you guys recall, the community board voted to take that responsibility away from me. So if you want me to write letters of support, you guys have to undo what you did. So I would suggest putting that on the next agenda so you can write them, but you're free to write letters of support as well.
Point of clarification, if I may. Who signs the letters of support? Would the chair then sign when they're sent out to agencies?
Yes. But you said it was taken away from you.
Yes, I recall
And-
there was a vote that Beatrice had.
So
that,
Beatrice, she was signing them?
She always signed them. Anything that I write, I write for the chairperson.
So she was writing the letters of support as well?
After the vote, I have no idea because I didn't see any letters of support.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying going forward, you will send them, of course, but you
yeah.
won't sign them? And you won't draft them?
I cannot draft them because the board voted to take that responsibility away from me.
My question is the signature, like who signs it?
The chair.
The chairperson
Okay,
always signs
great,
it.
thank you.
All right. That's never changed, though.
Well, there have been other times where you would sign it, even though you would remove my signature, actually, and sign it yourself.
Okay.
That's for other times.
All right.
Okay, so we have a vote to take on committee.
Oh, I'm sorry. And we do have another BSA. I don't know if you guys remember 3901 White Plains Road is coming back. That was the super tall
Right.
on 222nd Street corner. You guys remember that, right? Remember that, Robert? So that's coming. It just certified today. So
that'll be
we
back
will be,
next month?
once we get the material, we will be forwarding it to the board. That'll have to go to committee one as well.
Okay. Thank you, George.
Carl, we need to take a vote on your committee report?
I'm sorry?
Your committee report.
I gave my
The BSA.
committee report.
We need to take a vote?
Excuse me? Letter of support.
Yes.
Yeah, the one, yeah, right.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're almost done. So thank you, George. So the last item we're voting on is for a letter of support made out to the BSA, Board of Standards and Appeals, for the gas station at
1255 Gun Hill Road.
1255 East Gun Hill Road. So we're going to they need a letter of support, and it was approved at committee one, so we're going to take the roll call.
So I will make a mention that we support this. The committee unanimously supported it. And one of the things George said about the meeting in November was, is that the one thing that we voted on was to turn down Gun Hill and Baychester, now 233rd and Baychester. So we turned it down twice since, and we're going to continue to turn it down until they appear in person before the board. So the only thing coming up before the board tonight is BSA calendar number 52-55BZ, 1255 East Gun Hill Road. The committee recommends we vote a positive on this because the guy has been in good standing on the last zoning change that he had, and he just filed a little late like they all do, so there's no big, but he has a good operation there and we should support him. No.
No, that's across the street from, Metro.
No.
Bowling alley.
That's
The bowling alley, it's by the bowling alley.
It's the Gulf Station. It's the Gulf gas station.
That's the one, okay?
Been there since 52 or something.
Right, but wasn't there another one?
Okay, no
It's 233rd and Webster?
No, that's already been approved.
Okay, all right.
We had that on the board for the meeting of committee one, but we didn't take no action because we already had approved it earlier.
Copy, I got it.
All right, guys, we're going to
Thank
take the
you.
vote. Carlton Berkeley. Carla Basadi. Patricia Boswell. Michelle Broomfield Armstrong, John Claude.
Aye.
Wait, who said aye?
Is that you, Carl? That's
Carla, is this you? Carla, is this you? Terry Cotton. Tonia Davis. Talene Dickerson. Tierra Donaldson. Denise Echevarria. Jocelyn Farmer. Alfredo Figueroa, yay. Sabrina Fisher. Johnny Goff. Johnny.
She said, yay or nay?
Yay or nay?
Yay or nay? Sheila Gearson. Robert Hall.
Yay.
John Isaac. John Isaac. John Isaac. Alpha
Yay.
Kamara.
Yay.
Robert Link. Javed Malik. Lucille Martin. Oh, just Elise. Kimon Martin. Mame Manza. Antonia Mitchell. Antoinette Mitchell, sorry. Philomenia Maz. Elise.
Yay.
Clinton Mike. Darrow Nami. Wayne Palmer. Reginald Parrish. Ariel Peters. Dominique Finn. Anthony Reed. Anthony Reed. Karen Skinner Parks. Carl Stricker. Benga. Luke Sabados.
Nay.
The yeas have it.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. This is E again. This is for Committee 1. It was a concern that was brought to me at the recent 4-7 Precinct Council. One of your neighbors had come forward. She was really concerned about the lack of care that was happening over, if you are familiar with the area, if you're going towards Pelham Manor, right? You know you got to go over that bridge, and then there's that road on the side, and there's the 2 gas stations. There's a gas station and a little store. Basically, her main complaint was that they closed down a lane and has caused backup of traffic, which of course is a safety concern, as well as there are humongous potholes. Hi, Lena. I'm still so happy that you are here. Everybody, please welcome her back. We're keeping her forever. I don't care how many regimes change. We are just going to stay in touch because you get things done. So, I do not have the neighbor's name. I have blinked on it. She has touched base with Ursula regarding this issue, but she did want to bring it to the board's attention about the potholes, the safety issue, and if DOT could possibly look into why that lane hasn't been reopened. She's saying that there was construction. I got you. There was construction, but the construction is completed, so she doesn't understand why the lane is still closed. Right? So, right? She's saying on the Bronx side. Right? So if you know where Gourmet Deli is, right? Yeah. She's saying on that side where like going towards Uptown where the gas station's at, she's saying there was construction going on. They may have completed some projects, but in the interim time, there have been new potholes, and now there are metal plates put in place. You know, they're supposed to be keepers, but that's not supposed to be, you know, a solid solution. Now they've been there for like well over a year. So in terms of safety as well as just beautification, she would like that to be addressed.
Thank you. Ursula, you have something?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Come. I don't want to take. You got to talk on the mic. You're embarrassing her.
They have to replace the bridge. They're not finished. So, and DOT, we spoke to them earlier this month. So something happened. They wouldn't tell us exactly what it was, but DOT apparently has to do something to the bridge before they can actually replace it. They're supposed to start in a couple of months.
Well,
I think March, April.
Yeah, so the name of the, if you're talking about the bridge, the name of the bridge is the Eastchester Bridge. We've always referred to it as the Boston Road Bridge or whatever. It's the Eastchester Bridge. This is a state bridge. This is very odd, but if you look it up now on your phone and you look up New York NYS DOT, it'll say that this is part of the 5 bridges that are being replaced as part of the Cross Bronx Expressway 5 Bridges project. It's done. There are technical issues. That's what Ursula was referring to. We spoke to DOT. We spoke to the acting borough commissioner and her team. That lane is going to remain closed. They're not reopening that lane. They're replacing the bridge. It was supposed to have happened a year ago. There are technical issues that they're still working out. They're going to come back. I asked them to give a presentation to the board because this is a concern for many people. But again, the bridge itself is a state bridge, and it's part of the 5 Bridges project for the Cross Bronx, even though the Cross Bronx does not touch this bridge at all. You know better than I, so that's why that's what you'll find it there. All the funding has been there and everything, but I know that this is a particularly sensitive issue for a lot of folks. We get a lot of phone calls on it. But they're not reopening that lane. That lane is going to remain closed. Thank you. Yes, yeah. Yes. I go over the bridge frequently. I happen to shop at the shop right over there. I see some of you guys there. We will make the request to DOT to fill some potholes.
Can I just tell the board, that bridge is part of US 1, which goes from Maine to Florida. Interstate 95 replaced it. So any work they do on US 1 has to be in conjunction with Interstate 95. That's because 95 goes from Maine to Florida also.
Thank you for that history lesson, Carl. No, they haven't done anything to it. They're doing, I guess, they're keeping it serviceable, but they're not going to do major stuff because it is part of a capital project that the bridge is supposed to be replaced completely. And it is the only reason they're supposed to have started construction quite some time ago, but they have not because their bridges and tunnels, Luke could probably explain it better because he works for DOT, but their bridges people, there are technical issues that still need to be worked out, and they're still working those issues out. Once those issues are worked out, the contract it's Tudor Perini, they're going to be doing the bridge construction. All that stuff is done. They just need to work out those technical issues. But I asked them to come before the board because, like I said, Ursula, whether you spoke to Ursula, we've gotten a lot of complaints about it. And we went to DOT and we had a conversation with Jesus and Darissa, and they told us what was going on. But again, if you can invite them to I'll see if we can get a presentation by then. Hopefully, they'll work it out by then. So.
The traffic is bad now. Wait till they get the bypass.
I can't hear. What did you say, John? Say that again.
I said if she thinks the traffic is bad now, wait till they get the bypass.
Okay, thank you. So now we will give the results of our election. And they are.
I didn't give my vote. What happened to that?
Did you call in?
Told you to call in. It wouldn't make a difference anyway.
We told you to call in, Anthony. What happened?
Listen, the sound is going in and out. I'm not hearing everything that you guys are saying. I don't know if that's happening with everybody, but it's going in and out. Like I didn't hear the roll call. I didn't hear a lot of stuff.
You hear me now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you hear me now?
Verizon, I can hear you.
Okay, well, we told you to call in.
Listen, I'm voting for Etonia, so y'all don't have to call.
Okay,
I'm
we
just
got you.
telling
Thank you. We got you, okay? All right, so the result of the election. Okay, Anthony, we got you. So, am I to give the number, I guess? Okay, so Bobby received 10 votes, and Etonia received 23. So congratulations to Etonia. Thank you both for your service, but congratulations to Etonia. Etonia is the new first vice chair of Community Board 12, okay? Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah. Congratulations.
We heard you that time, Anthony. We have any old business? Or old business is done?
All in favor?
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Make the motion. I make
Robert
the
Hall?
motion.
Yes, so move.
Okay.
Adjourn the
Second,
meeting.
I need a second.
Second, Anthony
Luke
Reed.
Sabados, second. Okay, Luke used the mic, so Luke Sabados, second. Thank you. It's 9:02 p.m. on January 22nd, Community Board 12. Our meeting is completed.